How to review mock CATs? It's a very important question, very important idea. We know that in this last 3.5 months, everybody and their cousin will tell you that how you review your mock is more important than anything else. Fine. So how does one actually go about reviewing a mock? Fine. In my mind, there are 3 steps to it. The first one is the learning part. So whatever you're doing, make sure you learn from the questions in the mock. So when you're reviewing, forget about your percentile, your strategy and all that. Go through the questions and their solutions. First see the one that you've gotten wrong, then see the one that you have skipped, then see the one that you've gotten right. And so make sure that you take value from the solutions, because the mock questions have usually the best, mocks have the best questions and the best solutions. So you might pick some idea and that might just make things fall in place for the next question of that template. The more templates you see, the better your mind becomes. Fine. So definitely do that. Second, which is very important, is question selection. A big part of strategy for mocks and all that boils down to a very simple idea of selecting the best question. Right? I'm going to flip this and say question elimination. And so how do I make sure that I don't get suckered into these stinker questions? That's a very, very important element of taking mock CATs and CATs. Right? So anytime you finish a mock, go through each section and say, from each section, I'm going to find 3 questions that I attempted, but I should not have. Find the ones to leave out first. In that time, you should fill it with 3 other questions. The filling 3 new questions part is easy. You should let go first. You should say, look, I should not have attempted this question on speed time, that question on tangent secant theorem, and the third one on trigonometry. I made a mistake attempting that. I should not have attempted. You'll realize that once you pick 3, you'll be able to usually replace it with 4 or 5. The 3 questions, of which generally you get only 2 right, which take up 10-12 minutes of your time, that you should not have attempted. So get them out of the way. The third part is the big picture, the overall idea. When you're talking about overall idea, people tend to think about percentiles again. Fine. Don't agonize about your percentiles. It's just a number. Fine. What is the takeaway from there? It's more temperament linked. When do you get tired? When are those silly fatigue errors coming in? Okay, we messed up one LR, because of which the next DI got screwed up. That means you're not recovering from a screw up. Everybody ends up answering or trying a couple of questions they shouldn't have. I've taken CAT a bunch of times. In almost every CAT, I start tussling with a question, going bang, 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 saying I will get this right. Now I know that I should leave it. This is voice telling me that you've given this yarn so many times, dump this question, but I just won't let go. Right? So everybody makes that mistake at least once. The important part is to say, look, yeah, I screwed up. I spent 4 minutes on the thing which I shouldn't have. That's giving me nothing, but let me bounce back and go bang, bang, bang now for the next 6 minutes and see if I can catch up. But the less experienced ones, sometimes the overhang of a bad decision stays with you for far longer. That you should kill. And that is what I say what I mean when I say temperament matters. How you handle the 20 minutes after a bad decision matters way more than the price of that bad decision. And that's what you should pick when you're doing the big picture thing. Why were that 25 minutes so bad? Why did I get nothing from it? Why did I make this error? How did I get drawn into sentence rearrangement? That is the kind of question that you need to be very consciously asking yourself when you're thinking about the big picture, the overall thing. And that temperament linked, not just one question or one part or one paragraph, but how am I going to condition myself to stay switched on for a 3-hour duration? That is what you need to be thinking about. And so learn, improve selection, and think about how to manage your mind, the temperament fatigue part.